Welcome to Portsmouth Now. I'm your host, Rob Lauer. Well, the holiday season is upon us, bringing with it a slew of annual events that have become Hampton Roads holiday traditions. We're going to look at some of them right here and right now on this episode of Portsmouth Now. Welcome to the December 2014 episode of Portsmouth Now. According to current weather predictions, with talk of the polar vortex shifting, this winter is shaping up to be a cold one for much of the country. Of course, this being Hampton Roads, who knows how much snow we're actually in for? Well, here's one prediction you can count on. Every Friday and Saturday evening this December, there will be snow outside the Children's Museum of Virginia. From 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. every Friday and Saturday night, you can experience, for free, Snow Wonders, a fantastic snow and light show that takes place in the mall just outside the Children's Museum. Snow will fall from the sky. Music will fill the air, transforming that area of High Street into something like a snow scene from a holiday greeting card. Just one block away at the Portsmouth Art and Cultural Center, idealized holiday scenes are brought magically to life with the annual display of Coleman's Winter Wonderland. Live snowmen, reindeer, rabbits, raccoon, and other woodland creatures, elves of all sorts, Santa's workshop, Santa Claus himself sleeping peacefully in his bed, resting up for his annual trip around the world, Victorian carolers, ice skating kids. If you can think of any idealized holiday picture or image, you'll find it represented in one of these displays. The Coleman's Winter Wonderland display has been a Virginia tradition for over 45 years. For the last decade, that tradition has been preserved and kept alive by the Portsmouth Art and Cultural Center, where it's on display Tuesdays through Sundays from now through New Year's Eve. I'm here at the Winter Wonderland with Stephen Gurnett, who is not the world's tallest Christmas elf. He is actually the gallery supervisor here at the Portsmouth Art and Cultural Center. Thanks for joining us, Stephen.
Thank you very much, Rob. Welcome to Winter Wonderland.
Thank you. It's good to be back. So what is going on this year at Winter Wonderland?
Well, we've got a lot of great art activities and just fun activities in general for the month of December. Mm-hmm. We have a lot of local artists that will be doing crafts, make and take activities that people can take with them and help decorate their home. Christy Totoritis is a glass artist, and she's going to have visitors paint glass ornaments that they can take home and bake and help decorate. There's going to be an artist who's a teacher here in Portsmouth named Bill Tippett, and he works with an airbrush. And he's going to help visitors create holiday airbrush cards. So these are fun, fast, no art experience necessary, and these will take place usually in the evenings on weekends. Also, we will be doing some of our own activities, and that will include some dipping.
Dipping.
It's a little too cold outside to take a dip in the lake, but we're going to have people take a dip into hot wax by having candle dipping activities.
Okay, I thought they were going to dip themselves in hot wax.
No, we're not going to have them dip into the hot wax, no. It's going to be much more fun than that, and we're going to have different colors and different smells. So these are candles that hopefully when you light them, they will fill the room with Christmas scents such as cinnamon or pine. Oh, wow. And we're also going to offer a chocolate dipping.
Now that I could get into
Oh,
that.
yeah, and Marianne Boho is going to be coming. She's the Williamsburg chocolatier. Uh-oh. And she's going to offer this activity that's, again, really easy, and she'll give each person their own little chocolate dipping kit, and it is delicious, and it smells. It smells even better than those candles, I would say. So there is a lot going on. We're also having some pre-registered activities that people can sign up for. We're having a gingerbread house workshop called Ginger Bling, and this would be
Ginger Bling?
Ginger Bling. So it's
sounds like gingerbread jewelry or something.
Exactly. Well, you're decorating these gingerbread houses with candy, but this candy looks like it is jewelry. It's just a bunch of bling. And for anyone with a bunch of friends and family that wants to get together and have fun with some good food and drink and decorate gingerbread houses, This is the best time ever. So always you can call the museum for any questions on information that you'd like to receive. The number is 757-393-8543. We're right here in Old Town Portsmouth on the corner of Court and High Street, so it's easy to find.
So all this is going on in addition to the Winter Wonderland display.
Exactly, and a lot of it includes, other than that gingerbread workshop, a lot of it is free with admission to Winter Wonderland. So once you've gotten a ticket to Winter Wonderland, all these other activities and events will follow. It's
part of the package.
It's part of the package, and weekends are the best times to come. Santa will be here a lot of evenings, and we'll have the Holiday Music Festival on December 13th. There's a fiddle player named Colin McGuinn who will be here playing, and he's an 8-year-old musical genius. He'll be playing traditional Celtic fiddle music.
The Snow Queen will be here too, won't she?
And the Snow Queen will be here with Santa as well, yeah. She'll be singing, and I believe we'll be probably selling some of her books. Maybe she'll do a book signing. But it's all free with the Winter Wonderland ticket, which is only $3 a person.
Now, is Winter Wonderland open 6 days a week?
Winter Wonderland is open 6 days a week.
That's Tuesday through Sunday?
Tuesday through Sunday. We're open extended hours Friday and Saturday. But during the holidays, when children are off school, then we're going to be open on holiday Mondays as well. And of course, we'll be closing early on Christmas and New Year's Eve, and we'll be closed for Christmas, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's Day.
On New Year's Eve, you also do a ball dropping at noon for kids?
Yes, every year we have the noon Year's Eve bash.
Since they can't stay up till midnight.
Exactly. They can't stay up, but, well, I shouldn't say they can't stay up, but parents would like them not to. And so this gives them an opportunity to bring their kids here and have a great time celebrating in the new year at noon.
As opposed to midnight.
Yeah, there'll be a ball drop. We'll have a little bit of wacky snackies and a toast, and we'll have some chance for kids to take their pictures with costumes. We'll have a photo booth. We'll have balloon making, face painting, and face painting will be going on throughout the season as well.
If you don't come to the Art and Cultural Center any time of the other time of the year, this really is the month to come out.
Exactly.
There's so much going on here.
So much going on just about every weekend, if not every weekend, and a lot of it is included with the ticket.
Well, great. Well, thanks for joining us, Steve, and telling us all about it. And
thank you, Rob.
All right.
Enjoy your visit to Winter Wonderland.
I will. It's been said that the sense of smell is a powerful trigger for memory. Many people associate certain smells with the holiday season. The smell of pine trees, the smell of peppermint candy, the smell of cinnamon, and of course, the smell of gingerbread. Gingerbread men and gingerbread houses have become holiday icons, gracing Christmas trees, greeting cards, and holiday displays the world over. And during the month of December, building gingerbread houses is the theme of several holiday events here in Portsmouth. I'm joined by Martha Frances Fortson, who is one of my favorite people in the world. Wherever she goes, regardless of the time of year, she's a Christmas party in and of herself.
Thank you, Rob.
You're welcome. And you have brought a Christmas party, it looks like, with all of this. Now, there is a gingerbread-themed activity taking place several times at the Children's Museum, and you're here to tell us about it.
Yes, we have lots of fun gingerbread activities going on. The first thing is the night of December 4th. On a Thursday night, we have Ginger Bling, which is ladies' night only. And it's here at the Art and Cultural Center. And we have about 60 or 65 women that come, and we have a wonderful evening, social hour, and everybody, the bling is provided, whether you want it whimsical or whether you want it with pearls and rhinestones, however you choose your house. And that's Ladies' Night Out on December 4th. And then the morning of December 6th, on Saturday morning, kicks off the family workshops at the Children's Museum. And they are the one in the morning is 10 to 11:30, and then there's also an afternoon one, all on the Children's Museum of Virginia website. There's one the evening of December the 12th, on Friday evening, and then there's one in the morning at the Children's Museum of December 13th for an hour and a half.
So we got 4 times to do it.
And families come in and they get a gingerbread house that looks like this. And then they get to choose all the different types of things that they want to decorate it with, whether it be candy canes or red and green M&Ms or marshmallows or coconut dyed green for grass. It's all provided, gumdrops, it's all provided. Snow, sprinkled snow to go on. And it will be on a small little
like
cake,
a pie,
a cake platter, right, like that. And then you decorate from there. And then we have all the boxes and everything for you to put it in carefully and transport it home. For members, there's a certain price. For non-members, there's another price. Again, I emphasize to go on the website because for non-members, it includes includes admission to the Children's Museum for 4. But we can take 12 groups a class.
Okay.
And so if there's a family of 4, 5, or 6, that's one table. That's how it works.
Okay.
So very, very popular last year. Just people are calling. I mean, they're realizing now, you know, that Thanksgiving is close and we're moving into the holidays. It's like right around the corner. So we're excited about it. This is something that we offer, and the families just really do. It's a great family experience. This is all sponsored by the Portsmouth Museums Foundation. They are hosting all of these gingerbread workshops.
And for those who might not know what that is.
The foundation is the nonprofit, the 501c3 of the Portsmouth Museums. And I'm the director, and we do all of the fundraising.
And you're basically responsible for doing most of the fundraising for buying the Coleman collection.
Yes, correct.
And for the renovations of the Children's Museum several years back.
And so we're real excited about hosting all of these workshops and the bling this year. Let me put the telephone number of the foundation office if anybody wants to call, 393-8983. And feel free to call me, and we can sign you up or whatever you want to do.
But they do need to pre-register for this?
Yes, they need to pre-register and they need to pay ahead.
Okay.
So that way we reserve the house and the seat, the table area and that kind of thing for them.
All right, sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, Martha.
Thank you, Rob.
Besides building your own edible gingerbread house, you also have the opportunity to build your own edible sports stadium. Yep, you heard me right. Build your own edible stadium. This holiday season on Saturday, December 13th from 11 a.m. until noon, bring the kids to the Virginia Sports Hall of Fame and Museum for a sporty twist on an old holiday favorite. Kids can build their own sports stadium from graham crackers, icing, sprinkles, and other treats. Whether it's a football stadium, baseball stadium, or a hockey rink, your kids will enjoy creating their own edible masterpiece. The cost is only $15 per child. That price also includes admission for the entire day to the Virginia Sports Hall of Fame itself. The Hall of Fame is filled with fun, interactive displays that are sure to entertain kids of all ages, as well as adults. Pre-registration for building your own edible stadium is required. For more information, call the Virginia Sports Hall of Fame at 757-393-8031. Now, when we return to Portsmouth Now, we'll look at another annual holiday event that will have people singing in the streets. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund reading.
No.
Let me try. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out words.
Playing world music.
What?
I give up.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
Welcome back to Portsmouth Now. On today's show, we're looking at just a few of the holiday-themed events taking place in Portsmouth throughout the month of December 2014. Throughout the year, visitors come to Portsmouth Old Town to see beautifully restored homes dating from the colonial period through the Victorian era. If you come to Old Town on Friday evening, December 12th, or Saturday, December 13th, you can experience something of the spirit of Christmas past on the historic Old Town Holiday Home Tour. I'm joined by Rebecca Larys, who is the committee director for the Old Town Holiday Home Tour.
That's it.
Mouthful. Okay. So what is happening with the tour this year?
Well, this year the Old Town Civic League has teamed up with the Old Town Business Association for that weekend to be the signature event in Portsmouth. It's not only the Old Town Holiday Home Tour, it's also the Old Town Holiday Music Festival.
Great.
So we plan to really have a great crowd that weekend in town with lots of music and lots of homes.
So, what do you see on the tour? I mean, what types of homes are these? Are these old homes from 200 years ago, Victorian, more recent?
Well, actually, it is our antique homes. We're going to welcome you to the past with our lavishly decorated 7 homes. Like the past few years, we will be going through each home with a docent, talking about some things about the homes that you may not know. But we're also doing some vignettes this year. And a vignette would be a period piece in each room. Perhaps it's a basement with a story, or perhaps it's a dining room. I can think of one we're doing, which is a colonial music hall, and we'll have colonial dancers and colonial music.
And costume and everything?
In colonial costumes. The house, of course, will be dressed in period attire as well. And we might even offer dancing for some of the participants and guests on the tour.
So wear your walking shoes and your dancing shoes.
Wear your walking shoes and your dancing shoes.
Okay.
We also have a home where the family is a group of singers and musicians, and they're going to be entertaining us in their own home.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so we're not going to tell you what house that is. You'll have to go on the tour to see it.
Well, I know you're not going to tell us all the houses, but
That's right.
what are a couple of the houses that are featured?
Well, one of them, of course, is where we are now, and that would be our new B&B in Old Town, the Mermaid's Porch. And this will be, of course, one of our homes that's visited. We're also going to be having the Hill House this year, and something different. We're also going to be serving refreshments and holiday fare, and we will be selling mulled wine this year, especially if it's a cold day.
Does the tour start in a particular area? Is it self-guided?
It is.
Are the tour guides?
It's a self-guided tour, and you will actually roam through Old Town on your own. Of course, you'll have a brochure that tells you the history of each home and which home to go in. But something unique this year, our symbol in Old Town is the gas lantern, and we're going to be having the gas lanterns on the porches of each of our homes. So that will very much look in period.
Okay, now Rebecca, if someone wants to get tickets to this, do they get them in advance? Do they get them the night of the event? Where do they go to get tickets?
Well, all of the above. You can get tickets in advance. You can go online to otcl.org, which is oldtowncivicleague.org. You can print out your receipt and take that to the door of each home, or you can show your iPhone receipt at the door of each home. You can buy a ticket at the door of each home. In advance, you can buy tickets at Little Shops on High, the Coffee Shop on High, the Portsmouth Visitor Center, the Courthouse Museum, and way back yonder. You will also be able to buy tickets at the Flea Market, which is the Saturday before, and the Farmers Market every Saturday before the event.
Well, so there's plenty of places.
No
you have no excuse not to find one if you want to come.
No excuse not to come. That's right.
Right. It sounds like a great time. Really, I don't think that people realize what a great collection of homes we have here.
It's the largest collection of antique homes from Alexandria, Virginia to Charleston that were not destroyed during the Civil War, and we're very proud of them.
And this is a great time of year to see them decorated.
Most definitely.
All right, thanks so much for joining us, Rebecca, and telling us all about it.
Thank you.
While you're in Old Town doing your holiday shopping this December, be sure to drop into the Portsmouth Visitor Center, where they have a huge assortment of Portsmouth-themed gifts. Among the newest items available this holiday season are sporty but tasteful neckties featuring the Portsmouth Sailboat logo. And there's new visor caps, there are hoodie sweatshirts and t-shirts featuring the lightship Portsmouth, as well as tote bags. The Visitor Center is located on the waterfront in Old Town, and it's open 7 days a week. The holiday season wouldn't be the same without holiday music. The 17th annual Old Town Holiday Music Festival takes place on Saturday, December 13th from 12 noon until 6 p.m. Launched in 1998, this festival has become one of Portsmouth's signature holiday events. A musical tribute to the spirit of the holiday season, the historic High Street corridor comes to life with musical performances, children's activities, reenactors in period costumes, and strolling characters. The event offers a musically packed day of holiday cheer for visitors to Old Town Portsmouth. Here to tell us more about it is Valora Baskerville of the Portsmouth Department of Parks, Recreations, and Leisure Services.
My name is Valora Baskerville, and I'm the Old Town Holiday Music Festival event coordinator. It's that time again, Old Town Holiday Music Festival, wonderful music to fill the Old Town, Portsmouth, with wonderful sounds of the holidays. It's going to be December the 13th from 12 noon to 6 p.m. And it's just a great family day for everyone to come out and just enjoy, and a good beginning to the holidays. There's going to be music from the 100 to the 700 block of High Street on every corner. There's going to be some type of music going on, I should say on every block, some type of music going on. We have the Portsmouth firefighters will be out on several corners roasting marshmallows. What a fun thing. Great tradition for them to come out and work with us on that festival. There's going to be all kinds of music from church choirs to some of Hampton Road's great musicians. We have Eric Taylor, the gospel violinist, will be with us. We have Stan Howard. He is a great saxophone player. Reggie Gist, Charles Peterson. These are some of the great saxophone players in the area. They'll be out with us that day. We have Custom Made that is coming out. They're a music band, so we're going to even have a few bands out that day. Some Girl Scout troops singing. Portsmouth Public Schools will be filling the air with music at 2 locations, so we'll have the school system involved in this. There are going to be a couple of stages. There's going to be one there at the Virginia Sports Hall of Fame, and then there's going to be one in the 600 block of High Street, and then there's going to be one on Court Street where the holiday music stage is. That'll be used as a stage also. Of course, Colonel Crawford will be with us that day, but then we have several people that'll be roving the area in period costumes and just stopping in different corners and singing. We also have some mimes. They'll be going around and roving and just stopping and entertaining you with some of their mime acts. We have a juggler. So it's going to be a lot of different things and fun things. We're going to have some children's costume characters that'll be walking around and greeting you, and you can take pictures with them and shake hands. We also have the gamer bus back with us this year. So the gamer bus is going to be free. Your children can go in, and adults, and go in and play games on the gamer bus for free. So it's going to be a great thing, and there's going to be all kinds of things going on in the museums and in some of the businesses. We'll have some music also. So it's just going to be a great day to come out. Face painting for the kids. There's going to be bounce houses. All of that is free. And we just want you to take this time to stop in some of the museums, stop into the antique shops, the businesses in Old Town, and definitely go in, get a bite to eat in some of the restaurants, and just have a family day here in Old Town Portsmouth.
When we return to Portsmouth Now, we'll look at more holiday-themed events taking place this December. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Having trouble finding Connor's middle school? Would you like directions?
No, why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with him over homework.
Home walk restaurant. Need a review?
No, I need help. He's very smart, but his mind wanders. He's disorganized.
I think I understand.
Oh, good.
French fries. Finding best potatoes.
No!
Russet. Fingerling. Yukon Gold.
Why don't you understand me?
Sorry, I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to this December 2014 episode of Portsmouth Now. On New Year's Eve afternoon, another holiday tradition returns. The 17th annual Old Town Scottish Walk begins at 3 p.m. on Tuesday afternoon, December 31st. A procession of local family, friends, and visitors will be led by bagpipe and drum and music down Queen and Washington streets to the High Street Landing for a flag-raising ceremony that honors George Washington's raising of the first flag, the Grand Union. I'm joined by Susan Heely, who is in charge of the Scottish Walk. Yes. And you were here to tell us a little bit about it. This has been going on for how many years now?
I think it's 17.
Wow.
Yeah, 17 years.
Now, there is a festival in Scotland, Hogmanay?
There is. It's New Year's Eve in Scotland. And it comes from ancient traditions where the neighbors would all gather in the hillsides and come down to the city center to wish their town good luck in the new year and to thank the merchants for their business during the holidays and events. And they would celebrate getting rid of the old and bringing in the new and sing Auld Lang Syne, that old Scottish song.
I guess a lot of people don't realize that that's a Scottish song.
Exactly. It is.
So now, how does what's the relation back to what's going on here in Portsmouth on New Year's Eve?
Well, around the world, in almost every country, they have a First Footer night, which is our New Year's Eve. And what they do is they bring their townspeople to the town centers, and they might have 20,000 people. They'll have bands, music, and it's to celebrate the year end and starting into the new year, and then honoring their town.
Okay. So what is going on this year?
All right.
Here in Portsmouth?
In Portsmouth, we have a Scottish Walk, which is a walk where everyone participates, or a parade that everyone participates in. So it's all free. You come, you gather, and we step off at 4:30, and we do a short walk through the old town, go to the waterfront, and sing Auld Lang Syne, and then party.
Well, what does the partying consist of?
Well, we have instrumentalists that are, pipers, fiddlers, drummers that will go to like the pubs in the local downtown area. We have Highland dancers and Irish dancers. It's rumored that we're going to have an event at one of the local hotels where we're going to have a Heely that will go on, and that is a Scottish party with dancing and stuff. So it's kind of making the downtown festive early in the evening, and we finish about 7 o'clock, and at 8 o'clock we have a lighted boat competition. So the waterfront will be lit up with our sailboats, so you can go out and have a nice walk early on New Year's Eve, and then go and party at home or wherever you want to go.
With this, now Portsmouth has historically there are a lot of connections with Scotland, aren't there?
There are.
Norfolk and Portsmouth were primarily settled by Scotch Irish.
Exactly, and Colonel Crawford was Scottish, who is our city founder, and we were also taken over by the Scots from Lord Dunmore's Scottish troops during the Revolution. So we've had a lot of affiliation with the Scots, which is why Portsmouth still has an old town. It wasn't burnt.
Right.
Because we got along with the Scots.
That's great. Okay, so now what time does this event begin?
All right, we gather at 3:30 on Washington and Queen Street, and there's free parking at Monumental Lot and at St. John's Episcopal. And you will kind of gather and line up into whatever part of the parade you want to line up in. There will be some events like hot chocolate, a Kirky and the Tartans between 3:30 and 4:30, and then we step off at 4:30.
And head down to the waterfront?
Head down to the waterfront. And when we get down there, there is a short 10-minute celebration by the History Commissions, traditionally, about our first American flag, which was raised on New Year's Day. So they do a little ceremony about Portsmouth history. We sing Auld Lang Syne, and then we walk back up High Street, and you can stop in at Roger Brown's or the Baron's Pub or the Gosport, and they'll have special
music and dancing. That's great. All right, it sounds like a lot of fun. I have never been. I plan on coming this year. Thanks so much for stopping by to tell us about it.
Absolutely.
All right. That's it for our show today. Every month I close the show by saying that the events we've looked at are only a handful of events taking place all over Portsmouth throughout the entire month. But that is an understatement in December. During this month of the year, there are so many events taking place, many holiday themed and some not, that we could easily fill in an hour or more if we devoted no more than 30 seconds to each one. So please visit the city's event website, www.portsvaevents.com, and check out the many events taking place nearly every single day during the month of December. And then come to Portsmouth, where if you give us a day, we'll give you a vacation. I'm Rob Lauer. For all of us here at Portsmouth Now, I wish you and your loved ones a most happy holiday season.